Escapes the pocket. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back. Third down coming up. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's on the move. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Let's get set.
Trying for it with Burrow. He sends this one to the end zone. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Escapes out to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after two straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Gets this to Kincaid. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll go. Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now, Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Getting out to his left. Throwing deep for the end zone. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Play action now with Allen. Flush down out to his left. He's on the move. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Back to throw now, Allen. Escapes the pocket. Avoids the sack. Finds Kincaid. Keeps himself upright. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a second quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Gun. Cut. That.
Burrow from the gun. Forced out to his right. Finds his man Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First down, Burrow to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now he's going deep across the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets this forward to the 19. This play goes for 36. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Burrow back to throw. He's up, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Another try following the sack. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
That one vehemently swatted away. And that makes it 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
4th down, Burrow. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Alert, alert, alert!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, Allen to the air. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Allen. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 3 now. Allen on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they take him down right along the 30. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Flush down now to his left. He's keeping it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 21. Rolling left, buying some time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets this forward to the 19. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Gun. Start. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Catch made by Chase Brown. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Making the stop that time. Taron Johnson.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Bengals 14.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Start.
From the 39. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now lead by 10. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Bengals 20. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Forced out to his right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And they're going to bring him down just...
Here we go. Start.
Here's Burrow. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Has it at the 7. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late. He's throwing for it! Buys time, rolling right. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Get set.
Burrow to the air now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's a touchdown. catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
Here we go.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Alert! Help! Hey, home.
Setting up to pass. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road.